Hello, welcome to my channel Conquer Quant. This is the very first video of the series, that is Foundation of Quantitative Aptitude, as well as of the channel. So without wasting much time, let's get into our first concept, that is percentage to fraction convergence. This percentage to fraction convergence has vast implementation in entire quant, specifically in topics like percentage, compound interest, simple interest, profit and loss, mixture and allegations, and so on. So my aim in this video is to get you guys familiar with these ratios and try to develop a concept to remember the ratio up to 1 by 20. Now for this you just need to calculate 4 convergence, and rest all convergence will derive it from these 4 calculations. So let's begin it. Now consider the basic ratio, that is 100% gives us the ratio 1. Like how we calculate this ratio? When numeral 100 is multiplied by its percentage 1 by 100, 100 gets cancelled out and we get the ratio 1. So similarly, these are the 4 convergence which I have mentioned earlier. That is 50% gives us the ratio 1 by 2. So similarly, when 50 numeral is multiplied by its percentage 1 by 100, we get the ratio 1 by 2. Now for 33.33%, which can also be represented as 33 1 by 3%, gives us the ratio 1 by 3. So how is this calculation done? When 33 is multiplied by 3, we get 99. This plus 1 gives us 100 by 3 into its percentage 1 by 100. It gives us the ratio 1 by 3. Now for 20%, 20 numeral into its percentage 1 by 100. By solving it, we get the ratio 1 by 5. Now similarly for 14.28%, which can also be represented as 14 2 by 7%, it gives us the ratio 1 by 7. So how this calculation is done? When 14 is multiplied by 7, we get 98 plus 2 gives us 100 by 7, and into its percentage 1 by 100. So 100 gets cancelled out and we get the ratio 1 by 7. So from these 4 convergence we can derive the rest all the ratios. So how this is done? For example, just consider this 50% gives us the ratio 1 by 2. When we divide 50% by 2, we get 25%. So as we are dividing the percentage by 2, we should also divide the ratio by 2. So when 1 by 2 is divided by 2, we get the ratio 1 by 4. So therefore 25% gives us the ratio 1 by 4. Now further on, if 25% is divided by 2, we get 12.5%. So in order to find the ratio for 12.5%, just divide this ratio by 2. So 1 by 4 when divided by 2, it gives us the ratio 1 by 8. So further on, if we divide 12.5% by 2, we get 6.25%. So in order to calculate the fraction value of 6.25%, just divide this 1 by 8 by 2. So when it is divided by 2, we get the ratio 1 by 16. So just by remembering this percentage to fraction calculation, we can determine the rest all other ratios. So similarly for 33.33%, when this 33.33% is divided by 2, we get 16.66%, which can also be represented as 16 4 by 6. So it gives us the ratio like 16 6 are 96 plus 4 100 by 6 into its percentage 1 by 100 gives us the ratio 1 by 6. So how this 1 by 6 can be obtained from this? if 33.33% is divided by 2, we get 16.66%. Similarly, when 1 by 3 is divided by 2, we get the ratio 1 by 6. Now further on, if this 16.66% is divided by 2, we get 8.33%. So in order to calculate the fraction value of 8.33, we must also divide the ratio by 2. So when 1 by 6 is divided by 2, we get the fraction value 1 by 12. So now further on, there are other aspect with this ratio, that, or we can say with this percentage value, that is 33.33%. So for example, now see, when 33.33% is divided by 3, we get 11.11 as the ratio. So to find the percentage fraction value of 11.11%, this 1 by 3 should also be divided by 3. So when 1 by 3 is divided by 3, we get the fraction value 1 by 9. So the fraction value of 11.11% is 1 by 9. Now if further this value is divided by 2, we get 5.55%, which is the fraction value of 1 by 18, as 1 by 9 should also be divided by 2. So now consider this 20%, which gives us the ratio 1 by 5. So when this 20% is divided by 2, we get 10%. So in order to calculate the percentage value of 10, just divide this ratio 1 by 5 by 2, which gives us 1 by 10. Further, when this 10% is divided by 2, we get 5%. So its percentage fraction value can be obtained by dividing 1 by 10 by 2. So when 1 by 10 is divided by 2, we get the ratio 1 by 20. Now for like 14.28%, we have obtained the ratio 1 by 7. So when it's divided by 2, we get 7.14%, which is the percentage value of the fraction 1 by 14. This 1 by 14 is obtained in the similar fashion, as 14.28% is divided by 2, so its corresponding ratio 1 by 7 should also be divided by 2 to get the ratio 1 by 14. So here are some interlinked percentage to fraction conversions for these 4 calculations. We can also get some other ratios by considering the 20% calculation, as if when 20% is divided by 3, we get 6.66%. So 6.66% fraction value can be calculated, as when 1 by 5 is divided by 3, we get the ratio 1 by 15. So these are the remaining 4 conversions which were remained. So first one is the conversion 9.09% gives us the fraction value 1 by 11. So this percentage value can also be written as 1 by 11%. So when 9 is multiplied by 11, we get 99, plus 1 gives us 100 by 11 into its percentage 1 by 100. So when 100 gets cancelled out, we get the fraction value 1 by 11. So similarly for fraction value 1 by 13, this percentage can also be calculated as 13 sevens are 91 plus 9, 100 by 13 into its percentage 1 by 100. 100 gets cancelled out and we get the ratio as 1 by 13. Similarly for 1 by 17, 17 fives are 85 plus 15, 100 by 17 into its percentage 1 by 100 gives us the ratio 1 by 17. And last but not the least is ratio 1 by 19. So this percentage can also be calculated as 19 fives are 95 plus 5 gives us 100 by 19 into its percentage 1 by 100. 100 gets cancelled out and we get the ratio 1 by 19. So from this we have covered all the ratios up to 1 by 20, which are most important and frequently used. So from this all calculations and conceptual thinking, we can say that any changes we are doing to the percentage, the same changes should also be done to the ratios to obtain the results. So there are some other modified conversions which can be obtained from the basic ones. Like for example, consider this percentage to fraction conversion, that is 11 1 by 9% gives us the ratio 1 by 9. So when this percentage is multiplied by 5, we get the percentage value of 55 5 by 9%. So as we have studied earlier, the ratio should have also be multiplied by 5. So when this ratio is multiplied by 5, we get the fraction value of 5 by 9. So in a similar way, there is one more example of 12.5%, which gives us the fraction value of 1 by 8. When this 12.5% is multiplied by 3, we get 12 3s are 36 plus 1.5 gives us 37.5%. So as this percentage is multiplied by 3, so the fractional value should also be multiplied by 3. So the direct ratio of this percentage value is 3 by 8. Moreover, when this 12.5% is multiplied by 5, we get 62.5 percentage. But we know the value of 12.5%, which is 1 by 8. So to obtain the fraction value of 62.5%, just multiply this ratio by 5. So we'll get the fraction value of 62.5% as 5 by 8. So I hope you guys get some familiar with this percentage to fraction conversions, and we'll meet at the next conceptual video of the same series. So for up to now, thank you and stay tuned.